At True Leaders Academy, there was always some drama brewing, whether it was a crush, a prank, or someone getting caught for sneaking food. Boarding school life was never boring. In the boys' dormitory, James, with a grin that screamed mischief, dropped his towel on his bunk and flopped down like he had just made a life-changing decision. This time, I must date though. Jack, who was laying down flat on his back, with his hands behind his head, gave him a lazy side eye. Now only you want it. I dey hide that bunmi girl with the big bum self. Tony, who had been minding his business, flipping through his notebook, shot them a confused look. Wait, didn't you guys just say last week that you weren't ready for relationships? James threw his hands up like the past didn't even matter. Forget that. Relationship na part of life. Even the Bible talks about it, abi? Jack sat up dramatically and clasped his hands together, making an exaggerated preacher face. All things have passed away, behold, all things have become new. Tony busted out laughing, tossing a pillow at Jack. You dey mad, using Bible to defend nonsense. The old dumb burst into laughter, with the usual teasing and joking that made this moment feel like home. But soon, the distant bell rang for night prep, and they reluctantly shuffled out, still laughing. Meanwhile, in the girls' dormitory, the vibe was different. Tolani stood in front of her locker, carefully applying powder and gloss like it was a secret mission. Joy, who had been watching her from her bunk, raised an eyebrow. Tolani, where you dey go looking all fine? You never used makeup before. Tolani waved her off. It's just powder and lip gloss, nothing serious. Bisola propped up on her elbow, like a true gossip queen, smirked. Liar. You're going to see that Kunle guy, abi? Tolani froze mid-powder dab, eyes wide. Kunle? Who? Nah, it's just a friend, relax. At that moment, Shola walked in, books in hand. Tolani, let's go, night prep. Tolani grabbed her things and just before walking out, sprayed herself with perfume like she was preparing for a date, not a study session. Joy raised her hands in mock surrender. Perfume? And you're just going to read, abi? Tolani laughed it off. I like to smell nice, that's all. As she and Chola left for class, Joy couldn't resist. Make sure you tell Kunle I said hi. Tolani rolled her eyes, but she couldn't hide her smile. The sun hung lazily in the sky, casting a warm glow over True Leaders Academy. It was a Saturday afternoon, and the usual hustle and bustle of the school had slowed to a laid-back rhythm. Students filled the common areas, chatting, playing, and lounging on the lawns, while others sought refuge in the shade to escape the heat. Tola and Shola had decided it was the perfect time to catch up with the boys. After all, there was no night prep tonight, and they had the whole afternoon to hang out and gossip. The two girls leaned against the wall near the canteen, scanning the surrounding for any sign of Kunle, James, or anyone who might be worthy of their attention. I'm telling you, I'm not sitting through another Saturday afternoon without at least seeing Kunle, Tola said, twirling her hair absent-mindedly. Shola raised an eyebrow, a teasing smile playing on her lips. Kunle again. I thought it was just a friend. Tola rolled her eyes, but a small grin tugged at her lips. Yeah, well, you know how it is. It's good to hang out with. Shola chuckled. I'm not the one who gets excited about his plans, but fine. Let's see what this Saturday has in store for us. They both scanned the horizon again. After a few minutes of waiting, the sight of Kunle's familiar figure emerged, walking alongside James. But this time, they weren't alone. There was someone else with them, someone new. Oh, look, it's Kunle, James, and a new guy. Shola pointed, her voice filled with curiosity. Tola squinted her eyes. Who's that guy? It looks like he thinks he's too cool for school. As Kunle and James approached, the new guy walked with them, hands in his pockets, giving off a relaxed vibe. The trails, laughter echoed across the yard as they made their way towards the girls. Hey, you two, Kunle greeted. His grin wide as he waved at them. We're just talking about you. Really? Tola said, raising an eyebrow. What about? James, who had always been quick with comebacks, winked at Tola. Oh, you know, just how we need more cool people to hang out with on Saturdays. And guess what? We brought Jack along. He gestured to the new guy. He was standing with the casual hair, looking almost nonchalant about the attention. Jack flashed a friendly smile, his eyes scanning the two girls as he stepped forward. Hey, I'm Jack. New year. I heard a lot about you guys already. Tola smiled, sizing him up. He was tall, with an easygoing attitude that was hard to ignore. Nice to meet you, Jack, she said, trying not to seem too interested but definitely intrigued. I'm Tola and this is Shola. Shola gave a slight wave and a grin. Welcome to the zoo, she teased, gesturing at the noisy campus around them. Jack chuckled, clearly taking the joke well. Thanks, I've been here a few days already, but just getting into the groove of things. So, what's the vibe here? What do you guys usually do on weekends? Tola grinned, leaning back against the wall with one arm crossed. We just hang out mostly. Gossip, catch up on school stuff, the usual boarding school drama. Kunle, who had been observing Jack and the girls, suddenly pointed at Tola. Actually, Tola, we're just saying you're the one to talk to about making things happen around here. Tola raised an eyebrow, playing coy. What exactly are you suggesting? James leaned in with a mischievous grin. Well, Jack here has been asking about Bunmi, the girl from the dorm. Tola's interest piqued, and she turned her attention fully to Jack. Bunmi, she repeated. I know her. She's my bunkmate. Shola, who had been quiet, now glanced at Tola with a smirk. Bunmi, right? Is there something going on? Jack shifted uncomfortably, but quickly recovered. No. Nothing like that. I was just wondering if she's cool, he paused, trying to play it off casually. Though his nervous energy was evident. I mean, I'm still getting to know people here. Tola gave him a sly smile. Oh, I see. You got a crush on Bunmi, right? Shola let out a small smile. You didn't have to act all innocent. We know the game. Jack's face flushed slightly, but he tried to hide it with a laugh. Well, maybe a little. I'm just curious, that's all. James, who had clearly been itching to spill the tea, couldn't help himself. Don't mind Jack, though. He's too shy to make a move. He's definitely into Bunmi. Tola leaned forward, crossing her arms and giving Jack a teasing look. So, Jack likes Bunmi. That's cool, don't worry. I got your back. I'll make sure she notices you. Shola chuckled, shaking her head. Oh boy, here we go again. Tola, the official matchmaker. Tola just grinned, unfazed by the teasing. Trust me, I've got this. Bunmi's a good girl, I'll talk to her. Make sure she knows Jack is interested. Jack, who had been trying to remain cool, now looked more relieved. You really think that can help me out? Tola nodded confidently. Go. Kunle laughed, giving Jack a pat on the back. Just let Tola watch her magic, man. She's the queen of matchmaking. James added with a wink. Just don't be surprised when Bunmi falls head over heels. As the group sat down together, the conversation shifted to other topics, but the playful energy of the afternoon lingered. Tola, as always, felt a sense of excitement bubbling inside her. She had just made a promise to get Bunmi and Jack together, and she intended to follow through. After all, what were friends for if not to stir up a little fun? Later in the girls' dormitory, the atmosphere was calm, with most of the girls finishing up their assignments or chatting. Tola, however, was on a mission. She had to talk to Bunmi. She walked down the corridor, peeking into rooms, calling out in a sing-song voice, Bunmi, Bunmi! From one of the rooms, a girl peeked her head out. Oh, she's not here right now. She went out to spread her clothes. Tola's face lit up with recognition. Oh, thanks! She quickly turned and dashed out the door, heading towards the laundry area. As she approached, she spotted Bunmi in the distance, hanging clothes on the line with a peaceful expression on her face. Tola jogged up to her, a smile tugging at her lips. Bunmi, I've been looking for you. Bunmi turned around, eyebrows furrowed. Wait, why? Did I do anything wrong? You look like you're about to say something heavy. Tola shook her head quickly, her hands waving dismissively. Nah, you didn't do anything. I just have something to tell you. She leaned in closer, her tone lowering with a hint of mischief. You know Kunle, right? Bunmi gave a small nod, clearly not expecting this to go in the direction it was headed. Yeah, what's up with Kunle? Tola glanced around as if to make sure no one else was listening. Well, Kunle has this friend named Jack and he wants to be friends with you. Bunmi raised an eyebrow, unimpressed. Okay, and why exactly are you telling me this? Like, what's the big deal? She paused for a second before adding, he could have come to talk to me himself if he really wants to be friends, right? We're in the same class. Tola smirked, shaking her head like Bumi was missing something obvious. Girl, this isn't the regular friendship you're thinking about, I mean. Jack got an eye for you, girl, in a boyfriend and girlfriend kind of way. Bumi's expression shifted immediately. Her eyes narrowing. Wait, what? You trying to set me up with him? Her voice was firm now, a little irritated. I'm not interested in any boyfriend drama right now. Tola, not now, not ever. Tola raised her hands in a playful surrender, trying to ease the tension. Whoa, chill, I'm just letting you know. That's all. It's up to you, but just think about it, yeah? As they say, opportunity only comes but once. Bumi stared at her for a moment, lips pressed together in disbelief. Opportunity. Don't get me angry, Tola. What foolish opportunity are you talking about? She crossed her arms, shaking her head in exasperation. I'm good, okay? No dating, no drama, just leave me out of that mess. Tola watched Bumi for a second, a little grin tugging at her lips. Despite the rejection, fine, I won't push it. But hey, just know I'm here if you ever change your mind. She shrugged and gave Bumi a wink, before turning to leave. Bumi sighed, rolling her eyes. Tola laughed as she walked away, knowing the seed had been planted, whether Bumi admitted to it or not. She was confident she would be hearing about Jack again soon, but for now, it was all about giving her friend some space. Maybe she'll find a way to play matchmaker another time. As Tola disappeared into the hall, Bumi shook her head, muttering to herself, this girl never learns. Hey besties! Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate your support. I don't take it for granted. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe already. On this channel, I currently have a membership program going on, and it's just for a little fee. You get exclusive perks that not just anybody gets. You get to tell me the kind of stories, titles, topics you want to see, and I take them as priority. You also get to be the first person to see my new uploads before any other person, and sneak peeks of my behind the scenes projects. And as always, I'll see you in my next video. Bye besties! Mwah.